Are you ready to hire those college kids for the summer? Let me show you the tips that work for me. I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach, also painting contractor here in, you all know by now, Massachusetts. Okay, college kids. Every year we hire 2 or 3 college kids, and I want to show you where you get them, how we get them, and what do we look for in our hires. First of all, friends and family. We ask around. People always share, oh yeah, I need someone, or at our networking groups, we also share and ask. We'll get to what we're looking for in a little bit. Typically, college kids are ready that we find May 15th, but they have to leave around August 20th. That's stretching it, and also keep in consideration that they want a vacation during the summer, or maybe some long weekends to go camping or something like that. So you do have to put up with a little of their schedule needing some time off. You've got to look at this, that they've gone to school all year long, and this is actually their rest break or to make money to pay for college. So be a little flexible with their schedule with a day off on Fridays and Saturdays. And I usually ask about that in the beginning of the summer, and I ask them all during the summer, how's it going? When's their next vacation plan? So anyways, let's get back to this. Where do we find them? We love college kids, or high schoolers going to college, but we really like those college kids, 19 years old, 23 years old, similar to that. Friends and family, like I said, we ask around. People know that we hire. After a while, you get a reputation of hiring kids in the summer, and I call them kids because my kids are that age or older. Facebook, we do put videos out there for Facebook asking. We also do Facebook ads. We share it. We make sure everybody knows. That's just the basic. You should be doing that with everything. Past and present employees. The reason I underlined this one, this is our go-to people. Even the college kids. Maybe our employees don't know any college kids, but I reach out to our past college kids, ask them if they're coming back, because a lot of times even Christmas break, for us it's a very busy time of year, that week of Christmas week during Christmas and New Year's, and we do a lot of commercial things because offices are closed down that time of year. So we actually reach out way ahead of time and ask the college guys if they, or the girls, that they want to make some money during that week. So we keep in touch with them, and I've already kept in touch with them earlier this spring, asking them if they're coming back or what they're doing. And as usual, one of them said no, but I know someone who's looking for a job. So that person ended up having a buddy looking for a job also. So after the interviews, those two are jumping on the bandwagon this year. So past and present employees, 2 thumbs up for them. Also, flyers at school. If you're around a local college, if you're close enough to it, you can put a yard sign out in your yard. If you're actually on the street, they drive. Kind of a little corny for some, but it works. Also, you can actually go and ask if you can post flyers. And some of them don't have actually physical flyer boards you can put them on, but there's sometimes a site that they will actually forward onto that, where the kids are actually looking for, with the counselors, the kids are actually looking for summer jobs. You never know. They might start working for your summer job and decide they love it so much that they're not going back to college. So what do we look for in a college recruit for our summer help? The characteristics. Number 1, that's why this is underlined once again. Any college kid, and once I say kid because they're as old as my kids, or actually a little younger than my kids, we look for the number 1. One of the first questions I ask is, do you play on a team? And the reason is, if they play on a team, they're used to taking direction. They're committed. That means they got to show up. They got to show up ready to play or work. And also they work well with others. One of the other thing is, they're not an independent. They're not a video game kid who's sitting on a video game all day. Although there's nothing wrong. A lot of people make a lot of money and a living playing video games or working on video games. Those tend not to be the person who wants to carry a 24-foot ladder around in 90-degree weather. So that's a big number 1 for us. If they play on a team, actually one of our kids who is not coming back this year, who worked for us for 2 years, played lacrosse, and he also taught lacrosse on weekends. So although we didn't get him for the weekends, he was a unbelievable team player during Monday through Friday. Loved to work a lot of hours, loved to be outside, and they were very physical. One of our other guys was Tim. He was a basketball player. I think he's about 6'5", 6'6". Great for those high spots, no ladder needed. So, and Tim was with us, I think, for 3 summers. So, past job history. I tend not to want to be their first job they've ever had in their life. I want to know about their history, if they worked at the local grocery store, whatever they did. if it's not a turn off that they've never worked for someone, but it tends to work out better through the history I've had with other college kids, that they've had a work history prior, because they know what to expect. They're used to getting up and having that commitment of actually having to show up, punch in, and work a job. Also, we want to make sure they have a Spock. What is a Spock? It's that walk. It's when I'm walking with them from the vehicle to the coffee shop. I want them alongside of me, not 20 steps behind me with their pants halfway down their butt. I want them to have the enthusiasm, to be excited. So those couple feel of things that I always look for. Of course, in a response rate. The response rate is, they're all text guys. Very rarely do they pick up a phone. I got a text today regarding one of those college kids asking me questions and times he can start and things like that. So, but when I text him back to acknowledge or something, or if I'm asking him a question, I know they have things going on in their life, but I don't want to wait 3 days to hear back from him. That means that he's not really interested. It's just something he's got to do. I want some quickness on the response. Also, hours available. That's a big thing. And like I said, we encourage them to have some fun during the summer. We also plan some fun things for the team to do. Our crew we call teams. But I don't want someone who's only available a couple days a week. We've had that before. It just doesn't work out for us with scheduling and such like that. So that's a plus or a minus. Some of the guys you'll find out, and I'm just saying guys, I mean guys and girls. Some of the guys and girls that we find out want to make a lot of money, or as much as they can, because this is what they live on the rest of the time. Some of the people who've worked with us in the past, we've had one of the guys going to be an eye doctor. He was with us, I think, three years, maybe 4 years. In fact, he came back last year for 3 weeks. He called up. He goes, "Hey, I have 3 weeks. I don't have in between an internship and school lets out. Do you have any work?" And we opened him with open arms. So he was a great Steve. If you're out there watching this, if your eye thing doesn't work out, we'll hire you back. But those are the guys we're looking for. We love that Spock. We love those. Even if it's a past employee can give us a month's worth of work, we usually open arms for that. So, anyways, I hope this helped you out with the college. It's never too early to start, thinking about it, touching base with this. As I record this now, we're in middle of April. We already have our college kids lined up, but I know there's a lot of college kids who haven't even thought about it yet. So, get out there, get the word out, and get some extra help for this summer for the busy time. Anyways, I'm Ron Ramsden. You can find me at ron@dybcoach.com. You can ask any questions here. Find me on Facebook. I'd love to chat with you, maybe even pick up the phone and we can chat that way, find out what's going on in your world. You can also find out more about DYB, which I'm a coach of it. Join DYB.com. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. I hope this helped, and I hope you actually have a successful and profitable summer. Take care.